Welcome back to the Isle. Guys, we have a ton of awesome information to look down through and some new stuff coming to the game, but first I want to say a huge thank you to you guys that joined into Risen Realism and actually said hi and played with us for a bit, because that was really cool. The server filled up super fast after yesterday's video, and because of that, the server couldn't handle it, and it kept on crashing and restarting had to be done and all kinds of stuff. But thankfully, I reached out to Suckit, someone who's very well known for hosting incredibly reliable servers, and Suckit gave us a crazy good hookup. The tech specs, if any of you are nerdy and interested to know, a quad-core 4.7 gigahertz CPU. It's all stored on an SSD, and unlike Ping Perfect, it has no limits on resource sharing or anything else. So this server is really stable now with 150 slots. I would argue, since Suckit is heading the server's stability, it's going to be the most stable of any server on the Isle, or pretty damn close to it. So huge thank you to Suckit. Huge thank you to Risen Realism for stepping up to bat. Now, recently a tweet was made by the official Isle Twitter, and it said, "Time to fix breeding and parenting mechanics," and then a lovely shot of a nest, and it's looking better than ever. Now, here's the thing that caught my eye. People are saying they're generalizing this into nesting more or less, but they're doing breeding fixes and parenting mechanics. The big one being parenting mechanics, meaning territories and buffs to you if you have a child, so on and so forth. There was a whole host of these things. I wish I still had the Twitch clips, but unfortunately they're no longer around on the internet because Twitch doesn't have the clips around for that long. But I do remember Dondi saying that he wanted to do a bunch of different stuff with parenting mechanics. He wanted to do a whole host of different things with the idea of bringing players into the world via breeding. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to move forward with. One thing that I remember specifically, though, is territories. And if you have a child with you, you get a bonus to either your stamina, or you do more damage, or you have more health. You become, it's something about parental instincts or something like that, and it's like a buff that would be applied to you, which if they have buffs in the works right now, that adds a whole host of new things that can be added to the game in the future if they're working currently on a buff system. I want to know what you guys think in the comments section down below. This is going to be super cool. There's not really much information right now over on the Wikipedia, or anything that's over there is outdated compared to what's going to be coming into the game, so that will need to be updated. Don't know if any of you are wiki keepers over there, but you should definitely jump on that. Another thing you guys are going to be really happy about, mainly you Utah players, is that they are working on a new Utah pounce, or they will be really soon. This is confirmed by Looter, one of their developers who goes over basically everything in the Isle and tells you what's happening, what's going to be going on in the future, and what's already happened. And they're doing that because the main update, the Isle Mega Patch, which featured a absolute butt ton of changes, updates, and tweaks, has been published to the live branch. So you guys that aren't on dev branch now have the luxury of everything that was added within the update we've been seeing on dev branch. It seems like it's all stable, and they wanted to push that forwards. But no, you guys know the old Utah pounce. You know how it would bug out and it would be really unreliable at times. Well, hopefully now they can work on stuff and get it correctly working. The reason why the Utah pounce was stopped in development was because they had too many different things that it had to incorporate into. You had to take into account, because I spoke to Dondi about this, and he said you have to take into account, you know, when we have the Utah pounce back, well, when we had it back in the past, we had to set it up for if you pounce like a subadult trike or a fuller grown trike, what if they're at a certain stage through their growth cycle where they're in between full adult and adult, you know, just a whole host of different things. They had to add different dinosaurs, and then they had to add a pounce to that, decide if it would get that, and then if they did that, they'd have to add iterations onto, like, you know, if it could pounce the babies, and then it's just it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. So I understand entirely why they waited and put this off until now, where they have a stable dome of development and they can slowly introduce things that are going to be working more. I don't know how many of you know this, but if you do multi-box, you probably will get banned. And for those of you who don't know what multi-boxing is, multi-boxing, well, said by Looter, is playing the game with multiple accounts at the same time on the same server as the same server controlling them. Basically logging in with multiple versions of yourself. How you're gonna do this, I haven't seen any cases of this in the game. I know in World of Warcraft it's very popular, where you could have like literally 40 accounts completely geared up and wipe out entire cities, because I mean they all do the stuff that you do, and it's super easy to control, I guess. But I haven't seen any cases of this in the Isle. But either way, you're going to get banned if you're multi-boxing, so don't do it. You better stop. The next thing I want to cover is the Hypo Utah and people speaking about it possibly coming to the game in the near future. Now, I can confirm, I think there is a model out there somewhere we've seen, and we already know what this thing's going to look like. Is it coming to the game soon? I strongly believe that because they're modeling the Colossus right now. They have the neurospinal already done. All the hypos are basically done with some animation tweaks they need done, more or less. I do strongly believe Hypo Utah is going to be on the horizon very soon. And I say that because they've already completed the Utahraptor. They have that thing completely done. That thing is just, it just needs its pounce basically, and everything else is good. So it would make sense if they take its blueprint now and start working on the Hypo Utah, which is featured by them raptor haunches right here, the screaming Utahraptor. Let me know in the comments section what this guy is screaming, by the way. Kind of curious to get what you guys think. I already posted on my channel long. You guys had some hilarious stuff that this thing was screaming, but either way, the last thing I want to talk about is going to be the mega patch and what we see in the mega patch right now. And one thing I do want to note is that I'm really happy bodies don't fly away anymore and stuff, because they've added weight mass to the bodies themselves. So this should fix some of the desyncing that we're seeing with the bodies flying away from the actual box of where you can eat it and having to relog to eat it, obviously. But on top of that, they've removed the exploit that allowed server admins to set players as hypo dinosaurs. Now, the big thing about this, and the reason why I'm telling you about this, is because I remember it was all over the Isle Discord server that if you were playing as a hypo on a server and you try to log into said server, your game will consistently have a fatal error and crash over and over and over. That's the way that I digested this, and that's the way that was explained. So if you were playing on the one in a box server, for instance, and if that's still a thing, I don't know. But if that's still a thing, you don't want to try and log into their server anymore. Don't try and be a hypo, because it might actually break your game and force you to reinstall it more or less. Another highlight is that the Carno is now the fastest carnivore, and it can no longer ambush. So no more carnivores going like 1800 speed and crap like that, because that was nuts. And finally, they've expanded their dev team. Please welcome their newest member, Tackling, which we already knew because I told you. So you guys know that now. Awesome. Loud car down the road. Don't know if you heard that, but vroom vroom. So I don't think anyone's naive to the fact that the Isle started getting a ton of updates after a select developer left the team or was removed from the team. I think it was ultimately one of the best decisions in the history of the Isle. Anyways, we're going to be playing as the Spinosaurus because why not? This is a creature I want to see put into survival so badly. I would love to see the Spino in survival. I feel like it has a great spot in survival. And all in all, it's a really powerful creature. Hi, what are you doing? Yeah, you realize the threat? No? All right, let's turn on global chat. Now, as a Spino, I should be able to go into this lake and not have too many issues. I'm not going to bother with the Albertos. I'm going to watch out for that Bronto, not a Bronto. Ooh, I almost messed that up. I should be able to go into this lake, though. But I think the Rexes have taken over the lake. And if that's the case, then they'll threaten and call me out. And since I don't have a mate, I can't actually fight back and try to persuade them out. But that's perfectly fine. There are other lakes on the map we can take over. This just happens to be quote-unquote party lake. So we can, you need to back away. Come on, bud, you gotta go. Now, the cool thing about this is I can actually teleport to people now. They've added commands to the Isle. So if I use go to Heavenly, I should teleport to Heavenly. Hopefully I won't get killed. Yeah, right there. So Heavenly is a turkey. So it actually teleports you. So we do have some dev commands that we have to our disposal now. If I type /help, we actually have commands right here as well. We can kick people, kick ID, ban ID, unban, go to, and bring, and we can also use a stuck command. I think the stuck command might be a command anyone can use. You have to be resting, and then if you type /stuck, it'll move you a little bit. And then, well, obviously you're good to go. So admin commands aside, and this guy spamming in the chat, two of them spamming in the chat, everything seems to be going pretty good. It's starting to get dark, and I think we can use the dark to our advantage to a degree. Now, I don't know where I am. I lost my bearings, which isn't good. But I do know I want to get a corpse. Oh, wait, what's that up there? What are you, good sir? Are you a Rex? Are you a dead Rex? Is there a dead Rex there? Put my night vision on so you guys can actually see. Oh, by the way, just a heads up. I know a lot of you guys, like, well, not a lot of you, but some of you complain about not being able to see the gameplay because I don't use night vision. Like, right now, I wouldn't be using night vision because my monitor is really bright by default. So, like, I see perfectly fine right now, and this is kind of, like, too bright. But I am trying to remind myself to set the night vision and stuff so you guys don't have to destroy your eyes. Just taking a look around and see. I kind of want to row up as a Spino again. There's nothing at the lake, no, I see 2 Spinos in the lake. Yeah, we can't go there with 2 Spinos there. But yeah, that's the whole reason behind that. And after reading down through yesterday's video comments too, I'm gonna brush off the stuff that happened in the past and what actually had me kind of bummed out, because like a lot of you guys are here to support me. A lot of you are here leaving likes on videos and stuff, and it's not just the likes, it's the engagement itself and the interaction I have with you guys. You treat me really good. There is a handful of people that, for whatever reason, can't get it through their mind. You know, I make the content I make for a reason, but whatever, I guess. It's not a big deal. So a really big thank you to you guys for actually being in my corner. And I read a lot of nice stuff. Like, a lot of you guys reached out to me on Discord and other platforms. So, you know, a huge thank you. That really helped. That really did help. It looks like there's another... What is this? What the hell is this thing right here? A Giganotosaurus is dead here. There's another Spino. This is how big you are as a Spino when you start out. Look at how big that thing is. Oh yeah, 2 Spinos. Screw that, not going there. But you guys can see just how big you are as the baby Spino. Oh, that must be their food. They must have killed that baby Spino. Damn. So we're back here as the Utahraptor. There's actually a bug right now you guys might not know about, but it can make you really small. Apparently, if you're an Utahraptor or a Utahraptor, one of the two, and you pounce like a subadult trike, and then they respawn, and then they come back to you again and respawn. If you keep pouncing them and they respawn while you're in the pounce, you become tiny, like you become flea-sized. It's actually kind of cool, but the Utahraptor itself right now isn't really a powerful creature. So I'm not really sure why. When is this guy? It's gonna be a bad time if anyone decides to attack me. You guys gonna be friendly with me? Wait, there's a little body over there anyways I could have, so that should be okay. I haven't played as the Ostro in a really long time. This is one of the creatures I want to see go into survival too, actually. It's one of my favorite. I like the Ostro over the Herrera. See, it's so different not playing on survival, because like now we have all these dinosaurs that weren't around before that we never got to see, and now like we see these in the different modes. Don't go near that food because it's probably claimed by him. I'm gonna run down through these woods. We have really bad stamina. I feel like the Utahraptor was a mistake. It was such a mistake to go as this guy. Why? I teleported into the middle of a... I don't even know. I think it's like a trike orgy or something. There's so many horns going in so many holes. I don't know what to call this. This is something out of the Old Testament, I think. Holy crap. I can't. Oh my God, don't walk off. Oh, bye. Oh my God. The Serrato should not be up here. Oh crap. Oh crap. Yo, this is not, oh my God. I should not have teleport commands at my disposal. Oh God. Where am I now? Oh God! Oh! Oh God, that was almost bad. So, something that I overlooked in my previous videos was lava. More so the fact that there is lava down in these caves now. They've re-added a bunch of different stuff, basically, and I haven't actually had the chance to check it out. on video. I checked it out last night, and I was like, that's so cool. You guys would want to see this. And, well, I decided I'm going to go there now. You're going to see it. But first, I'm sorry the news isn't in the beginning of the video, but this just came out, and I'm like 3/4 of the way done, so I'm not going back to re-edit my intro and all that stuff. The Olympus transmitter just put out a tweet, and it said, Hades protocol at 35%. I don't know what that means. It seems like I don't know a lot these days. I don't know what it means. Part of me is like, what if the protocol is the Hypo Utah? And another part of me is like, well, that's stupid. Don't say that. But I'm saying it anyways because the curious side of me overpowers the stupid side of me, I guess. Or maybe that is the stupid side of me. I don't know. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you know what this protocol is, if there's been any mention of it in the lore in the past as well. Really curious to find out. How do I find my way inside here? I think there's a cave entrance in right there, actually, because the lava was way back there. I don't agree with it shining through the rocks, but that's okay. We'll work one at a time on this. Right down there. This is my evil lair. This is my headquarters. I'm calling it now. This is mine. I don't even care. But it's down here, and it's kind of cool because, like, lava will hurt you. I think they said in the past that they wanted lava to hurt you at a distance, too, because of the heat that it radiates out. It looks so cool. Like, look at this. You can see, like, the lighting coming up through the cave and stuff. I wish we saw, like, embers and stuff, too, flying through the air. That'd be kind of cool, but kind of give it, like, a forest fire vibe. Just down right there. You get down further in. Look at that. That's so cool. I don't know when they added this, but I thought it was kind of cool, and I figured you guys would want to know it's here. It's like, this is the hypo layer or some crap. This is where a hypo would live. Maybe not, actually. Probably be too hot. But I know if we go in the lava, it will hurt us. Yeah, it does not tickle. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, too. Look at that. My blood is already coming up. I wonder if you swan dive off there. You can swim in the lava, but it's a bad time. Look at that. Oh my god, it hurt me so bad, so fast. This would kill you, like, instantly if you fell into it. Am I bleeding? No, I'm not. Damn, it looks kind of cool, actually. It gives you, like, a chrome glow. Really vibrant, actually, with the Serato. That's nice. How long will it take? There we go. Just died. Damn, that's actually kind of cool. I like it. Guys, that is it for now on today's video on all the news and all the stuff that I had to share with you. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, what you thought of today's video. If you like the format more or not, if you like the editing more or not, I want to know. I need to hear back from you. I need to improve, and I want to be a better content creator in general. Also, don't know why I'm saying this because I'm going to kick myself in the ass for it. I have plans to do some VR games really soon, like Facecam VR, because I have the entire setup ready to go. I have my Oculus, I have my Facecam, I have everything, and I hate doing Facecam because I'm so camera shy. Like, I'm just so camera shy, it hurts. Anyways, that's gonna be a thing. Let me know some VR games if you guys are even interested in that. Let me know some VR games you want to see played. I have a couple in mind. And one involves giant tits, so that's going to be a thing. Anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.